In today's video, we're diving into the mysterious world of our brain and perception. Before we jump in, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. It's crucial for us and beneficial for you to stay updated with life-changing insights. Have you ever wondered why we see things that aren't there? Like a red tint on a black and white image? This phenomenon isn't just a trick of the eye. It's a complex dance of neurons in our brain, actively interpreting the world. Let's take a journey back to the 1980s. People saw a red hue on the black and white IBM logo. It was not a printing error, but an optical illusion, a brain trick. Our brain constantly adapts to what it sees, redefining normal every day. This concept isn't new. Aristotle, the famous philosopher, once observed it. He saw a horse in a river and experienced a strange illusion. After looking away, the still world seemed to move. It was the brain's reaction to prolonged focus on movement. This phenomenon is known as the motion after effect. Why does it happen? It involves two neuron groups in our visual cortex. One perceives downward motion, the other upward. They usually balance each other out. But what happens when we look at moving objects for a long time? The neurons get tired, right? Not quite. It's more about adaptation than exhaustion. Our brain is constantly adjusting to what it perceives as normal. Think of staring at a waterfall, then suddenly looking at a still rock. The rock appears to move upward. This illusion demonstrates our brain's remarkable ability to adapt and recalibrate. The motion after effect is just one example of our brain's adaptability. It's a phenomenon you might have experienced without realizing it, like stepping off a boat and feeling the ground sway, or stepping off a treadmill and feeling the world rush by. These experiences aren't just oddities, they are insights into our brain's incredible plasticity. Our brain constantly redefines what is normal based on our experiences. It's a survival mechanism, helping us navigate an ever-changing world. Now, let's explore another intriguing aspect of perception: the color after effect. It's similar to the motion after effect, but with colors. It shows how our brain adjusts to prolonged exposure to certain colors. Here's an experiment you can try. Look at colored stripes for a few minutes, then quickly switch to black and white stripes. You'll see phantom colors, a trick of your brain adjusting to the new normal. These illusions are not just fun tricks, they reveal the dynamic nature of our perception. Our brain is not a static organ, it's an ever-changing landscape, adapting and responding to our environment. This adaptability is not limited to vision. It extends to all aspects of our perception. It shapes how we experience the world, from what we see to what we feel. Our perception is a complex interplay of sensory inputs and brain processes. It's a reminder that reality is not just what's out there, it's also what our brain interprets it to be. In closing, remember, our brain is a marvelous, adaptable organ. It's capable of more than we can imagine. Every day, it's working to make sense of the world, shaping our reality.